Hey, this is Binkley of the KB Life, and I'm here with
Dylan Meconis.
And for those of you who might not remember, she was at our Alternative Press Expo video. So how's Comic-Con 2010 compared to that?
Much busier.
Yes.
There are more people in chainmail and Star Wars costumes.
Definitely. So what's the best costume you've seen so far?
Ooh, that'd be a really tough one. There have been some wonderful Scott Pilgrim costumes, I have to say.
Scott Pilgrim is really big this year.
Yeah.
So I know you noticed you have a new book. It's Family Man. What's that about?
I do. This is the first volume. It's about a young man who's a grad student in 18th century Germany. He gets kicked out of his program for accidentally becoming an atheist. And this is the story of how he takes a job out of desperation and winds up getting entangled with a mysterious lady librarian.
So what inspired Family Man then? Was because I know Bite Me was your last comic was about, like, you know, something you did, like, I guess in your off time, but is this something different?
Family Man was definitely a project born of love and having a 4-year-long literature major.
Fair enough.
So I wanted to do something about what it's like to be in college.
Gotcha. So I just had a question. Isn't this main character, Family Man, actually in Bite Me?
He is, sort of. People get very distressed because this is him as a younger person than he is in Bite Me, and I have to explain it's in a slightly alternate universe. So you don't have to worry, I'm not spoiling anything for you. But yeah, he is directly inspired by the character who was in Bite Me.
Does that mean, because I read Bite Me and I saw at the end you have all the epilogues and I saw his character's epilogue, does that mean that this character's epilogue could be different? Like, is it going to be like Final Crisis, like DC comic style or something?
That's completely correct. I promise nothing.
Awesome. Okay, so do you think werewolves are going to be like new vampires? Because vampires are really in right now, and do you think werewolves are going to replace them?
No, I don't. I don't think werewolves will ever attain the same box office, mostly because the special effects are not nearly as sexy.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you know, for a vampire to look good, all you have to do is, you know, have some nice vinyl fangs and currently maybe a little bit of glitter. But to have a person convincingly turn into a wolf or a wolf-like monster, it's hard to do it believably and in a way that's not just icky.
So do you have a favorite werewolf movie at all?
It would probably be In a Company of Wolves,
okay,
which is an obscure film with Angela Lansbury, and it's very freaky. It's wonderful.
Awesome, so we'll check that out. Do you think we finally hit the end of the vampire craze?
I hope to God. I never thought I would be sick of vampires, and it has somehow been achieved.
In a final battle between vampires and werewolves, who would win and why?
You know, I honestly don't think it would really come to that. I had been thinking it over earlier, and I felt like, you know, they would really just part their own ways. The vampires are city creatures, you have victims everywhere, you can blend in, there's nightlife. Werewolves, I think they'd probably just live out in nature preserves and sort of be ranchers or something. So if there's any conflict, it'll be over like condo developments in rural areas, and it would all be in civil court. Doesn't that give the vampires an advantage? Because the way I see it, vampires are like usually higher class and elitist, so they'd have like better lawyers. But I just realized also when I was thinking about this more, if court is during the day, can vampires go? They can't argue in court. Oh man. Yeah, see, it would be a close match. I think we got a new idea for a new twist on like To Kill a Mockingbird or something. Okay, so before we go, is there anything else you want to plug? My wonderful friend Erica Mohn is also here at San Diego with me, and her books are a wonderful autobiography. It's been really fun to sit here and have fun with her. Does she have a website? Do you happen to know it? She does. It is ericamohn.com, and Erica with a K. Okay. And you have a website too, right? I do, dylanmeconis.com. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.